Hello, everyone. Patricius Juwandono here. I'm a lecturer at Universitas Maju. Ya, pada kali ini saya akan membawakan satu teks reading dalam satu pelajaran reading comprehension. Saya akan membahas teks itu. Pertama, saya akan membacanya dengan keras dan Anda bisa mengikutinya. I'm going to read the text aloud and you just follow my reading. And then I'm going to give you the meanings of some important words. Saya akan memberikan arti dari beberapa kata yang penting. And you can note it down. Anda bisa mencatatnya. After that, we are going to answer some questions. Based on the reading text. Anda akan menjawab pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang jawabannya bisa ditentukan atau ditemukan dari teks. Okay, so this is our first reading comprehension lesson. Okay, let's dive into my PowerPoint slides. Okay, people, this is the topic for today, reading text, and the title is A Future in the Country. A future in the country, okay? Now, this is what we are going to talk about. Do you see the difference between a countryside on the left and a busy city on the right? Can you see the difference? Can you describe the difference on your own? Yeah, a countryside is quiet, is calm, and the busy city is busy. Lots of activities, lots of traffic, lots of people there. Okay, so that's what we are going to talk about now. Okay, now let me show you the text, and I'm going to explain from the text. Yes, so this is the text. Yeah, a future in the country. Of course, you can read your own text, which I have given you. And you can read while listening to my explanation. Okay, so let me start. I'm going to read aloud. Saya akan membaca dengan keras. Okay, city life is cool, but is country life cooler? Apparently, yes. After the terrible COVID-19 epidemic of 2020, lots of people would like to leave their city and live in the country. More and more people in Britain want to live in the country, and this is causing more and more problems in some rural areas. The population of British cities has been falling for years. Cities like Liverpool and Glasgow have lost about 30% of their population in 30 years. But Britain's population is still growing. Where are the people going? Answer: to the country. Okay. The English countryside has a classic image. People imagine that life in the country is slow and calm, that there are no traffic jams, no pollution, and no crime. In some places this is true, but in others it is not. Small towns and villages are becoming more and more popular. People have more space and most houses have gardens. But problems are growing. Lots of people want to live in the country and work in the city. So more and more people travel long distances each day to go to work. Of course, they don't use buses because they are too slow, or trains because they don't stop in the country. They use cars. And although they live in the country, they want to use supermarkets and good, fast roads. But they do not want to see them or hear them. Besides, lots of young people say that life in the country is boring. There's not enough to do. There are not enough activities and excitements. Little villages now have traffic problems in the morning just like big cities, and they are getting worse. The problems are very complicated. If everyone moves into the country, large parts of the countryside will disappear. People leave cities and big towns to escape from urban problems, but more and more, they are bringing their problems with them. On warm summer days and cold winter days, air pollution can be a big problem in large parts of the south of England, not just in London. Traffic jams are now often part of life, even in the country. Crime has become a serious problem in rural areas. Perhaps there is hope for the future. Soon Britain's population will stop rising. From about the year 2030, it will perhaps start to fall. In 100 years' time, there will be less people in Britain than today, perhaps 2 million less. No doubt there will be less pollution too. Oil and petrol will probably be rare by then. Okay, now I'm going to give you some meanings of some important vocabulary. Okay, now you may take note. Yeah, first is causing. Here, causing. Causing is menyebabkan. Pada umumnya, causing itu menyebabkan sesuatu yang buruk. Misalnya, it causes disease. Itu menyebabkan penyakit. Ya. Countryside, maybe you can guess from the text that it means daerah pinggir kota. Daerah yang bukan di pusat kota, tapi daerah pinggir kota. Namanya countryside. Distance, ya, jarak. And then worse, ya, worse here. Mana worse tadi? Ya, ini worse adalah semakin buruk. Ya. Disappear, ya, disappear, hilang, menghilang. Leave, meninggalkan. No doubt, no doubt artinya tidak diragukan lagi. Nih, no doubt, ya, tidak diragukan lagi. Yang terakhir, rare, jarang. Oke. Ya, satu lagi yang mungkin tadi saya lihat penting adalah apparently. Apparently means jelas, dengan jelas. Ya, apparently. Okay. Now I'm going to give you several questions which you have to answer by looking back at the text. So the answers are based on the text. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here are the questions. First, why do more British people want to leave their cities? Look back at your text and try to find the answers. Try to find the answer to this question. Is countryside slow and calm? If yes, why? If no, why? How do they travel from countryside? Why do young people dislike country life? Describe the problems when people move into the country. Is there hope for the future? Why? Okay, so you have 6 questions. You may pause the video here. Anda boleh mem-pause dulu video ini, so you can take note of the questions, sehingga Anda bisa mencatat pertanyaan-pertanyaan ini, and please find the answers from the text. The answers are based on the text. Jadi jawabannya sangat terikat kepada apa yang sudah dikatakan di teks tadi. Okay? Good luck. See you again sometime.